里是国家民族栋梁之才的摇篮，这里是莘莘学子辉煌人生的开始。在世界变成了地球村的今天，说一口流利的英语，和来自世界各地的人们自如的沟通，是千百万大学生的梦想。张启阳16岁才开始学习英语，他用精彩的英语演讲告诉成千上万的英语学习者，流利英语不是梦。张启阳生于马来西亚吉隆坡，先后就读于新加坡圣公会中学、华中初级学院和美国威斯康星大学。1990年创办利肯语言学院集团，即张启阳3分钟英语、利肯每日英语、张启阳超级英语营等电台教学节目，深入马来西亚等东南亚国家的民间。2002年受马来西亚政府邀请主讲全国英语大操练，被列入马来西亚纪录大全。2003年4月受邀参加北京市民讲英语公益讲座。张启阳熟悉东西方文化，精于英语演讲。他的英语发音字正腔圆，教学演讲激情奔泄，幽默生动，感染力极强，被新加坡英文海峡时报誉为英语教学摇滚明星。在英语教学中，知识和技能脱节是造成哑巴英语的主要原因。张启阳多年潜心研究亚洲学生英语知识向英语技能转化的障碍，提出跨越英语知识向技能转化障碍的若干方法。张启阳的方法因此被称为英语跨越学习法。英语跨越学习法包括16种方法，分别针对英语听说读写。2003年10月，中国人民大学研究生会发起，北京大学、清华大学、北京外国语大学、东方大学城的研究生会、学生会等组织积极响应，主题为“沟通无极限”。跟张启阳说英语的系列公益英语口语大课堂在北京高校隆重举行。在此次英语口语大课堂中，张启阳以他极富感染力的英文演讲，声情并茂地演绎了英语跨越学习法16法中的4法——英语口语跨越学习法。
You have to master the language if you want to step outside and travel worldwide. Open your hearts and have the delight in communicating with has a great treasure in history and culture. Do I don't have to tell you that, because we have 5,000 years of history here waiting for us to introduce to the peoples of the world. So many people worldwide would like to get to know this country, but unfortunately sometimes we have things we want to tell these people, but we find it difficult to express ourselves. And that's why if you can master the language, if you can master English, then you can tell English is very important, because it's going to help us in so know that Chinese culture is superior superior。我们知道中国文化是非常优秀的，我们知道如果我们能够把我们中国的文化宣扬到海外的话 ，That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you have to, or we have to, be able to use the language very proficiently if we want to do something great for our nation.
Politics. Politics. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, you speak very good English. Thank you. Great. Really, I mean it, right? Very good English. Do you have any problem?
But I just can't use it, you know. I know such as a word.
Any difficulties when you try to produce the language? Do you have any difficulties?
Yes, sometimes I can write it very good, very easy. But if when I speak it, I feel it's difficult.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
去那个清华大学去讲讲 and that's where we talk about confidence. We say confidence 就是自信，所谓自信就是自人，也就是你自己要告诉你自己你是很棒的。那么这样的话才能够有 very important. If you don't have confidence， 如果你没有自信的话，你绝对讲不好。If you are very, and that's why confidence is very important. And the second thing I want to tell you is for our potential. 我们只有用了我们10%的这个潜能，各位。人类的潜能是无限的，我们在语言方面的潜能是无限的。我可以告诉大家，如果你真的对语言是非常有兴趣的话，学习5种语言、10种语言，能够精通5种语言、10种语言，绝对不是一个问题，这是非常简单的东西。Hey, you were asking me about how you can increase your vocabulary. I have to tell you, it has to be done through reading. But the kind of reading that you have to do is not reading a vocabulary book. A lot of people are very serious when it comes to...
I don't know if I speak what I want to say for a long time.
So my problem is I'm now in Japanese major and I have learned English for about 8 years before. But now I have a very serious...
If I can understand his words, I will feel very down. And I thought maybe I know how to build my vocabulary and use them frequently.
In this country, and that excites me tremendously. And that's why I want to talk to you about how you can communicate better with your other counterparts from other parts of the world. Now, I don't have to tell you that English is a very important language because you already know that. You know that English is going to help you tremendously in building up your career when you leave school and when you step into society. You know that if China were to venture out of its boundary, English is to be a mighty, mighty tool. We're talking about international trade. We're talking about international business. We're talking about a borderless world. We're talking about globalization. When the world becomes one, when the world is connected as one, ladies and gentlemen, English is a must. It is just not important.
He said practice makes perfect, but it is unfortunate that we cannot find opportunity to practice our English.
Right.
你好，我是北大学生会的。现在我想就那个跟张启阳说英语，你听了之后有什么感想？
首先一点，我觉得给我最大的一个震撼就是他能带领我们敢说。
今天听了这个讲座，觉得挺震撼的。
他给我们提出了一种方法，就是在说的过程当中要抛弃一些顾虑的问题。
非常有激情，就是听完演讲以后，我自己都有一种很想说英语的冲动，
激发了我那种重新想捡起英语，还有那个热情，还有信心。
我希望张老师今后能多来我们学校与我们同学之间交流，以促进我们的英语口语水平。好。
At a very, very late age. And that's why I think I have what it takes to stand here tonight and talk to you from a learner's point of view, how this language can be acquired. And I acquired English
Bridge to see is how to phrase your truth.
I'm very interested in it.
Sure, thank you.
我觉得今天的演讲嘛，就是给我印象特别深刻。他演讲非常的声情并茂，然后就是身体语言非常的丰富，然后就让我也能重新的看到英语的魅力嘛。
我觉得今天演讲 how wonderful， 以至于到现在还没有平静下来。然后我觉得他给我们最大的一点就是要有 confidence， 自信。
In future, I can do better. And Mr. Zhang Qiyue also gives us a lot of strength and courage of learning English. Maybe in future, I can welcome guests from 5 continents in very good English in future, just like our Mr. Zhang Qiyue. Thank you.
Spoken English. As I speak to you here in English, are you able to understand and comprehend? Who would like to hear English? Raise your hands. Oh, you're very brave. I tell you how important the language is because you know, as students of higher learning, you know that English is very important. I don't have to tell you that English is an international language. I don't have to tell you that if you want to step outside of China, if you want to communicate with people from all over the world, then you must be able to speak very good English because you want to make yourself understood and you want to understand what people are talking about. Communication is a two-way traffic. If you don't speak the language well, if you cannot listen and understand, then you will have severe obstacles and hindrances in communicating with people. And that's why, and it's people to gain economic might in the world. This is a borderless world we are talking about. This is a world which is without boundaries. The world has become a global village. Everybody lives in the fact that if you cannot communicate in a language which is understood and spoken by more than 75% of the world's population, then it would be very difficult for us to do business with these people, for us to step out of our country and feel comfortable and feel welcome and feel understood by the rest of the world.
张启阳北京高校行场场爆满。张启阳和他的英语跨越学习法受到了大学生的热烈欢迎。
Is to talk about how we can speak English fluently, how we can open our mouth, and that would be the objectives that we have tonight. And I hope that the 1.5 hours that you spend with me will not be in vain.